Ladies and gentlemen, may we have your attention, please? An emergency weather condition exists. For your protection. Ladies and gentlemen, may we have your attention, please? We ask that you familiarize yourselves with the nearest marked exits as a cautionary procedure prior to our commencement ceremony today. In the event of an actual emergency, please remain calm, and public safety and security officials will direct you to specific locations where detailed instructions will be provided for you as needed. Thank you for your cooperation. Ladies and gentlemen.
Ladies and gentlemen, the College of Arts and Sciences at the University of Pennsylvania is very proud to present the graduating class of 2018. Give it up for the grads. Ladies and gentlemen, and graduates, please give a very warm and appreciative welcome to the deans and members of the faculty of the School of Arts and Sciences at the University of Pennsylvania. Give it up.
Be seated. Good evening. I'm Steve Fluharty, Dean of the School of Arts and Sciences, and it's my pleasure to welcome the parents, family, and friends of our graduating seniors. And a special welcome to you, the great College of Arts and Sciences class of 2018. Let's hear it. This is an evening to celebrate your achievements, and it's a doubly special occasion because today is also Mother's Day. To watch your son or daughter graduate from college is certainly one of the greatest gifts a mother could receive on this special day. It also gives the rest of us a chance to honor the central role that all parents with us tonight, mothers and fathers, have played in their children's education. I'd like to ask our graduating students to join in a Mother's Day tribute by standing and raising their caps to all of the mothers in the audience this evening. Class of 2018, as I look out on you tonight, it hardly seems possible that you are leaving us. You have arrived at Penn in the fall of 2014 from all four corners of the world. In the intervening years, you have been exposed to the full spectrum of human inquiry, from biochemistry to archaeology. But during your time in Penn classrooms, libraries, and laboratories, you have not simply acquired knowledge. With your critical and creative powers, you have generated new ideas and discoveries through original research and scholarship. You have read poems, plays, and novels, but you have also written your own. You have not only learned about the social challenges around you, you have also worked tirelessly to address them through extensive community service here in West Philadelphia and around the globe. As you graduate, you are ready to go out into the world and make your ideas matter, knowing that the key to happiness and success is that never-ending process of discovery. To me, that is what the word commencement signifies. Not simply the one-time beginning of the rest of your life, but the broader spirit of new experiences and new ways of thinking. You will have many such commencements in your life, new jobs, people, and places, and countless shifts in the world around you. These commencements won't come with gowns and diplomas, but we believe that your preparation at Penn has given you the timeless tools that you'll need to adapt and indeed drive the exciting and ongoing change that awaits you. Class of 2018, your school is very, very proud of you. On behalf of the entire Arts and Science faculty, many whom join me on stage this evening, I congratulate you and wish you well. It is now my distinct pleasure to introduce Paul Sygnowski, Dean of the College. Paul is a distinguished scholar of biology, an award-winning teacher, and the talented leader of our undergraduate programs in the liberal arts. I consider myself genuinely fortunate to have him as a partner in the Dean's office, and our students are even more fortunate to have such a passionate champion for undergraduate education. Would you please join me in welcoming and thanking Dean Paul Sygnowski.
Thank you, Steve. Here you are, the College of Arts and Sciences class of 2018. Give yourselves a hand. Everyone here is proud of you today, and some of the proudest are here on stage with me this evening. So I'd like to begin by recognizing the outstanding faculty of the School of Arts and Sciences. The SAS faculty is renowned for their research contributions in the natural and social sciences and in the humanities, but we have taken a special delight in being your teachers and your academic mentors. I call your attention to several faculty members in particular. Peter Holquist, the Ronald S. Lauder Endowed Term Associate Professor of History, and Gwendolyn Du Bois Shaw, Associate Professor of History of Art, are this year's recipients of the Ira H. Abrams Memorial Award for Distinguished Teaching, the School of Arts and Sciences' highest teaching award. Also on stage this evening is Philip Nelson, Professor of Physics, who this year won the Dennis M. DeTurk Award for Innovation in Teaching, and Professor of Biology Andrew Binns, who has promoted educational excellence throughout his Penn career, is serving as mace bearer tonight on the eve of his retirement. Peter, Gwendolyn, Phil, and Andy, will you please stand so that everyone can join me in congratulating you and all of the outstanding teachers in the School of Arts and Sciences. Now back to you, the class of 2018. You all are a special class to me. You are my first group of college students who are graduating since I came in as dean last July 1st. And I'd like us all to take a moment here together and think back to 2014, your first year here. In 2014, I myself was a professor over in the biology department, peacefully teaching my classes, doing research with students in my lab, and mostly staying out of trouble. You were arriving here from high school with dreams, ambitions, and just maybe a little apprehension at what the next 4 years might bring. Your families were dropping you off here. Maybe they're first to go to college, maybe not, with that same catch in the throat they had when you headed off to your very first day of school as a little kid. Believe me, parents, I know. In many ways, none of us knew what was going to happen over the next 4 years, and here you are. You made it. And what can we say together about what happened for you over these 4 years? Through your work in Penn's classrooms, labs, performing in studio art spaces, and in this vibrant West Philly community and beyond, you all have become forever a part now of humanity's great and enduring quest, the quest to understand ourselves, each other, our world, and our universe. You have seen firsthand how hard-won, how precious, and how beautiful human culture is across the arts and sciences. You have learned a secret, too. What we all know, or think we know, is much less important than what we do not yet know. You have learned this because in your time here, you have gone out to the frontier of knowledge and looked beyond. You have sensed in your research, your writing, your artwork, your performances, your service to community, realms that lie beyond the current horizon of our knowledge. These realms are now yours to explore as you leave here. Tonight, we celebrate what you have become in your 4 years here, because now you know that a college education is not something that your parents or even your professors could give you. Rather, it's something you have fashioned for yourselves. Which now brings us to the audience participation part of my talk. Listen up, class of 2018. Please stand and remain standing if you've completed a research project or paper. Stand. Okay, that was easy, but we'll go on. Exhibited art. Raise your hand briefly if you've exhibited art. Yeah. Written or performed music. Wave your hand up if you've done that. Poetry. Poetry. Theater. Please stand and remain standing if you've taken an academically based community service course or done community service or policy work with the Netter Center, the Fox Leadership Program, the Penn in Washington program, with a fraternity or sorority or another group on campus. Please stand and remain standing if you've been on the Dean's List, received honors in your major, been elected to an academic honor society, or will graduate cum laude or above. And please stand and remain standing if you've participated in campus governance, on the undergraduate assembly, the student committee on undergraduate education, the dean's advisory board or departmental advisory board, or elsewhere on campus. And now the obvious thing. Now that you're all standing, raise your caps and give a big cheer to your parents and relatives who've done so much to help you reach this milestone. Okay, now please be seated. Class of 2018, you represent the greatest part of Penn's contribution of intellectual capital to a nation and a world that really need them. And while I'm confident that you will achieve all manner of worldly success, my greatest hope is that you will continue to nurture within yourselves the open, optimistic, and good-natured qualities that keep you young, active, inquisitive, and joyful for all your lives. Thank you and congratulations. Our next speaker representing the senior class is Helena von Nagy. Helena von Nagy is a political science and theater arts major from Reno, Nevada. She has been recognized as a School of Arts and Sciences Dean Scholar and a UK-US Fulbright Award recipient, among numerous other honors. She is a member of Pi Sigma Alpha, the Political Science Honor Society, and was inducted into Phi Beta Kappa in her junior year. As a Penn undergraduate, she has studied in London and Buenos Aires, completed internships in Latin America and at the US Department of State, and delivered 2 presentations on human rights at the United Nations. Helena is also vice president of Penn Latin and Ballroom Dance, a published blogger on the global Shakespeare movement, and a global political history podcast host. She is an accomplished actress who has worked on a number of productions at Penn, most recently as Helena in Shakespeare's All's Well That Ends Well. Next year, she will pursue a master's degree in political thought and intellectual history at the University of Cambridge, with plans for a career in international human rights advocacy and litigation. And during the next few minutes, you will realize why she was selected to be this year's student speaker. Please welcome Helena von Nagy.
My fellow graduates, I am extremely honored to speak to you at our celebration today. Not only have we successfully completed our undergraduate degrees, but we will also never have to undergo someone replying all to a college-wide email again. To the staff, who have made this impressive event run like a well-oiled machine, and the faculty that have instructed, encouraged, and inspired us, I would like to say thank you. And to our parents, thank you for encouraging, pushing, and supporting us every step of the way. I owe a huge debt of gratitude to my own parents in particular. To my mom, who inspires me every day to challenge the norm, and my dad, who taught me to always ask questions and never take no for an answer. I remember one day when I was 5 years old, I was sitting at the kitchen table complaining about going to school for some reason or another, probably something to do with the fact that I had to do math. 5-year-old math, so numbers. or the fact that I had to be silent at some point during the day. Silence was and is not my strong suit. Whatever it may have been, my dad stopped me mid-sentence to ask if I remembered what President John F. Kennedy had said about going to the moon. We choose to go to the moon. We choose to go to the moon not because it is easy, but because it is hard. He repeated this exact quote to me every time I said something was too difficult or I was ready to give up. Now, I would like to stand before you and say that I will graduate with a BA in mathematics, but some things never change. What I did take away from our early morning conversations was Kennedy's message. Your greatest achievements will also be the most arduous of tasks. Never back down from a challenge. This ambition, this desire to be challenged is what brought me to Penn. I fell in love with this campus and this city the first time I stepped foot here, not only because of the overwhelming number of Benjamin Franklin quotes, but because of the trials and opportunities I knew it would provide me. We have all overcome our own struggles in our years here, reaching for the moon in our own ways, and we have all had stellar and eye-opening experiences. So what I would share with you today are 3 challenges of my own for all of us. First, I challenge you to listen. I came to Penn from a small town, and moving to such a large city, such a diverse campus, opened my eyes and challenged my assumptions. My friends, my roommates, my peers, my professors challenged me to think in new ways and consider new points of view. I had the incredible opportunity to study abroad in London, to work for the State Department in Washington, D.C., de estudiar Historia y Política en Buenos Aires y trabajar por una organización de derechos humanos en México, to study history and politics in Buenos Aires, and work for a human rights organization in Mexico. I discovered that the most important thing I could do, the best thing I could do, was to listen. To truly hear people, not just what they were saying, but why they were saying it. Listening is the first step to understanding and finding effective solutions. Second, I challenge you to believe in yourself. Don't let others tell you what you can do or shouldn't do because it is too hard or impossible. Some of us may face blatant discrimination, be the victim of false understandings, be misunderstood. Believe in your abilities and your goals. Be resilient. Penn has taught us to strive, to work hard, and to challenge ourselves. Reach for your moon, whatever it may be. One of the many things I've learned from studying theater is that the most unexpected people overcome the odds to become world-changing artists. Now, I'm not suggesting that you drop everything and go join an art collective, at least not in front of your parents. But I urge you to believe that you can achieve what you want. All you have to do is fight for it. And finally, I challenge you to act, to speak up and speak out. To borrow from Shakespeare, and my friends will have expected this, say as you think, and speak it from your souls. We listen, we believe, we serve. Education is power, and the education garnered and fine-tuned at Penn was a true privilege not afforded to many. In response, then, we are called to accomplish quite a bit, to speak up, to defend others who are not as fortunate as we. That we use the expertise we have gained and the friendships and networks that we have forged to call attention to injustice in every corner of the world. So many issues require our attention, from sexual assault and harassment, to the opioid crisis, to attacks on civil liberties, to the very nature of facts. There is much to raise our voice about, to commit to change. Let us champion civil rights and human rights. I ask these things of you because our generation is poised to hold the seats of government, the boards of nonprofits, the desks of teachers who will train the next generations, the pens of future philosophers, the notepads of those who will expose injustice. As we travel our separate ways, be dissatisfied. Not what you're expecting, right? We can change the world. We may not bring or want to bring the old system down in a blinding crash at the end of some glorious crusade, but we can and should, in some small way, challenge every day what we once thought impossible. We can all reach our own moons. We only need to imagine them. As poet Pablo Neruda once wrote, "Se desprende de ti la claridad, como si fueras encendida por dentro. Debajo de tu piel vive la luna. The light of the moon lives under your skin." Let us choose to bask in our own light, to realize our dreams, and all of us to go to the moon. Thank you, and thank you, Penn.
Thank you, Helena. It is my great pleasure to introduce tonight's guest speaker, Angela Duckworth, the Christopher H. Browne Distinguished Professor of Psychology here at Penn. Angela's eminent research focuses on character development, non-IQ competencies, including self-control and grit, that predict success, both academically and professionally. This work has been widely acclaimed, including with Angela's receipt in 2013 of a prestigious MacArthur Foundation Fellowship known informally, but quite appropriately, as the Genius Grant. But it's not only scholars who have embraced Angela's findings. Her research has also received a warm public reception, including through the 2016 New York Times best-selling book, Grit, The Power of Passion and Perseverance. What is especially striking about Angela's work is how actively and productively she applies it to a variety of social contexts. She is the founder and scientific director of the Character Lab, a nonprofit that not only advances the science of character development, but also creates evidence-based resources for teachers to develop character in their students. Angela is also faculty co-director of the Wharton People Analytics, an initiative that uses data to advance how organizations make decisions about people and shape organizational culture. And in her latest ambitious undertaking, she has co-founded with Wharton's Catherine Milkman the Behavioral Change for Good initiative. This effort unites leaders in the social sciences, medicine, computer science, and neuroscience from across Penn, who then partner with organizations to run large-scale field experiments aimed at improving daily decisions in education, health, and financial savings. A Philadelphia native, Angela did her undergraduate work at Harvard before earning a master's degree in neuroscience from Oxford as a Marshall Scholar. Among her subsequent jobs, she spent several years teaching math in public and charter schools before later earning her PhD in psychology from 10. Angela truly embraces the spirit of uniting theory and practice and of interdisciplinary research and teaching that are among Penn's most potent academic hallmarks. In addition to being a professor in psychology, she also holds secondary appointments in the Graduate School of Education and in Wharton. We are honored to count this celebrated scholar as a member of the Penn faculty. Please join me in wishing a warm welcome to Angela Duckworth.
Thank you, Steve. Truly the best dean any professor could have. Members of the faculty, proud parents, and above all, graduates of the class of 2018. I'm going to start with gratitude. 60 years ago, my mother was just about your age. She immigrated to this country from Taiwan. Like you, she's a proud graduate of the University of Pennsylvania. My mom was bright and beautiful. She was rich in spirit, but she was also nearly penniless. So were it not for Penn, she wouldn't have kept her visa. And not for Penn, she wouldn't have been allowed to stay in this country and then meet my dad and give birth to me, as Steve mentioned, right here in Philadelphia. So thank you, Penn, for letting me sneak in here 3 times. 10 years ago to join your faculty, 5 years before that to earn my PhD, and decades before that when you offered my mother a full scholarship to the School of Design. Now, you don't need me to tell you that gratitude and responsibility are 2 sides of the same coin. From those to whom much has been given, much is expected. We've each been given so much, and with those many blessings comes the burden of responsibility. At my college graduation, my mother wept. I thought they were tears of joy, but then she pulled me close and she said with great sadness, "Oh, my little girl, I'm worried for you. There's so much weight on your shoulders." Somehow, through all the pomp and the circumstance, my mom understood exactly how I was feeling. And I'm guessing that many of you today are also experiencing mixed emotions. Appreciation, for sure, for all you've been given, but at the same time, apprehension for all that is now expected. High expectations, what am I talking about? Okay, well, for one thing, your parents have been bragging about you nonstop for 4 straight years. You are newly minted Ivy League graduates. And yet, you can give that's your parents applauding. 4 years of tuition, too, so there's that. And yet, with few exceptions, you, the bright and beautiful class of 2018, you have no idea what you're going to do with the rest of your lives. But don't panic. I am a trained psychologist, and I am here to tell you that that is perfectly normal. When I was your age, I was really exactly the same. If someone had told me that I would grow up to be a professor one day, I would have laughed out loud. I didn't think I was smart enough. I didn't think I was intellectual enough. And I knew for sure I wasn't boring enough. Sorry, guys. It's true. For a full decade after graduating from college, I wandered through a half-dozen different jobs. I ran a summer school. I tried my hand at speechwriting. I did a year of management consulting. I helped run an internet startup. As Steve mentioned, I taught math in public schools. Maybe the only certainty I had at that point was that I would eventually settle down somewhere glamorous, far, far away from where I'd grown up. It wasn't until I was 32 and pregnant with my 2nd child that I had the clarity to enroll in a PhD program in psychology. Yes, as fate would have it, in a university literally down the street from where I had been born. So much for certainty about the future. When I finished at age 36, I was older than many of my professors. In other words, it took me quite a while to figure out what to do with all the good fortune life had handed me. Today, my research specialty is grit. I've surveyed Green Beret soldiers and finalists in the National Spelling Bee. I've interviewed Olympic athletes and Emmy Award-winning musicians. Basically, I study the sort of people who are supposed to be here behind the podium at your graduation. In every domain I've studied, I have found that grit is a common denominator of high achievers. So, what is grit exactly? Grit isn't talent, and it's not luck. Instead, grit is working incredibly hard at something for an incredibly long time. But it's not just perseverance either. Ask a world-class performer if they love what they do, and they will look you in the eye and without even hesitating, say, I love what I do. Grit is passion and perseverance. Earning your degree from the University of Pennsylvania means that you already know a lot about perseverance. You've already worked hard, you've overcome setbacks, and you have finished what you've begun. But what about passion? What about loving what you do? My guess is that many of you know all about determination, and yet you're still struggling to find some direction. For you, I have 3 suggestions. First, understand that the seed of passion is curiosity. So think for a moment, what drew you to your major? And how did you spend time outside of class in the last 4 years? Where does your mind wander when you have a free moment? These are all clues to your interests. Second, motivation is at its apex when you're not just doing something that's interesting, it also aligns with your deepest personal values. In my data, passion and a desire to improve the lives of other people go hand in hand. So maybe you don't know what you want to do with the rest of your life, but you may know about a problem in the world that needs solving. My final piece of advice is this: try stuff out. Don't think about passion as something to be discovered. Think about passion as something you develop. Developing a passion is a lot like dating. Sometimes it's fun, but usually it's unpredictable and exhausting. There is much more trial and error to developing a passion than most people think. Maybe you start your first job and you like some parts of it, but you can't stand others. So after a few years, you move on. And then again, you're disappointed. It feels like time and again you're making wrong turns. Slowly and sloppily, you figure things out. When I think about the very long and winding path that brought me here, I realize I might have shaved off maybe a year or 2 if I had thought more seriously about my interests and my values. But really, there's no way it would have happened the way I desperately wanted it to happen, like in the movies, in a single flash of insight. Now, with my 25th college reunion in the rearview mirror, I can tell you, I love what I do. But even so, doubt is no stranger. I struggle to balance my work with my family. I take bets on projects that don't work out. I make a lot of mistakes. I am behind the podium at your graduation, and yet I'm still figuring things out. Soon after my mom completed her master's in fine arts here, she married my dad, and she gave birth to my brother, and then my sister, and finally me. And after that, she started a little business. It was selling hand-painted needlepoint canvases. The idea for that was really my dad's. He saw my mom's talent, and he could imagine Lee's needle art becoming a multi-million-dollar international conglomerate. My mom wasn't so sure, but my mother had been raised by her own mother with the idea that the chief responsibility for a woman was to be a good wife and to do everything her husband told her. So, my mom dutifully carried out my dad's directives. She ran that needlepoint business for most of her adult life. It never cracked the Fortune 500, but my mom did a fine job of it. Even still, it was never her passion. It took my mom a lifetime to figure out that in her heart, she's not an entrepreneur, she's a painter. Only in the last few years has my mom rediscovered fine art. She recently converted an extra bedroom in her apartment into an art studio. She's painting every chance she gets, and she's finding her own style. My mom is here today. Mom, happy Mother's Day. She's 83 years old, and if you ask her, she'll tell you truthfully that she's still figuring things out. Graduates, there may be times in the months and years ahead that you feel like you've lost your way. Knowing how much you've been given, you may fear that you're falling short of everyone's high expectations. Take comfort in this. Like me and your own parents and my mom and every person I have ever studied, you're figuring things out. Congratulations, and thank you very much.
Thank you, Angela. We now proceed to the roll call of the majors, and each graduate will be individually recognized. This is a chance for us to celebrate each and every one of you and your accomplishments at Penn. Now, I warn you, this does take some time, and I ask for your patience. We expect everyone to return to their seats after they've been recognized and to remain here for the whole ceremony. Class of 2018, please show respect for your classmates who deserve your attention, even though they studied in a major inconveniently located toward the end of the roll call. This evening, you will receive a letter and a certificate symbolizing your graduation. Tomorrow morning, at the university commencement, President Gutman will confer your degrees. At a certain point in tomorrow morning's ceremony, Dean Fluharty will present the School of Arts and Sciences graduate and undergraduate students to the President. As Dean Fluharty is the first of the deans to present, it's really important that you respond with enthusiasm when you hear him ask the candidates for the degree of Bachelor of Arts to stand. Because you are the most important. You are at the end of the list of degrees that Dean Fluharty will mention. So be ready. Your rousing cheer needs to rattle the windows of Huntsman Hall. We certainly don't want any of the other schools to outdo us. All right. As we begin the roll call, I'd like to acknowledge our announcers for this evening. Meeta Patel, Assistant Director of Advising Services and Academic Support in the College Office, and James Schlatter, Senior Lecturer in the Theater Arts Program. We begin with philosophy. Representing philosophy is Susan Meyer.
Ramita Baguranaki. Alfred Joseph. Gina Kim. Robert Goheen. Hannah Dulkrek. Dylan Rem. Alexander Montag. Naomi Kadish. Rebecca Emmerich. Vadim Oldovsky Tana Elvisky. Samuel Korn. Samuel Muhitan.
Next up is chemistry. Chemistry is represented by Ivan Mahovsky.
Yeah. Claire Fishman. Chigozi Kangwu. Kara Hanma. Aaron Rips. Timothy McCluth. Jennifer Saroff. Bohan Lee. Jimin Yoon. Haley Rue. Elena Valera.
We next have the individualized major, which is represented by Kent Peterman.
Caroline Olson.
Next, we have South Asia Studies, represented by Devin Patel.
Atavan Adityan Balusubramanian.
The Vagelos Program in Integrated Energy Research, or VIPER, represented by Kristen Hughes.
Nadia Kresigloa.
Latin American and Latino Studies, represented by Tulia Faletti.
Pamela Fuentes Rodriguez.
East Asian Area Studies, represented by David Spafford.
Kevin Chung. Eric Zhang.
Music, represented by Mauro Calcagno.
Chloe Karp. Danya Halak.
German, represented by Claudia Lin.
Samuel Sanders. Andrew Matthewson.
A kill.
Kyle Olson.
Comparative Literature, represented by James Carr.
Jackson Price. Alex Anderson.
Africana Studies, represented by Heather Williams.
Nia Kadu. Amari Mitchell. Cassidy Jones.
Logic, Information, and Computation, represented by Scott Weinstein.
Harry Smith. Christopher Connor. Griffin Ayers.
Modern Middle Eastern Studies, represented by John Gazvinian.
Leo Page Blau. Connor Evans. Kira Jenkins.
Religious Studies, represented by Justin McDaniel.
Benjamin Campbell. Diego Figueroa. Mustafa Melis. Anuj Amin.
Gender, Sexuality, and Women's Studies, represented by Gwendolyn Beetham.
Hillary Wynn. Dustin Fitzpatrick.
Linguistics, represented by Florian Schwartz.
Joseph Butkowitz. Anna I. Alonzo. Hala Bearden. Carissa Redfield. Rachel Beeson. John Bartlett.
Architecture, represented by Scott Aker.
Lindsay Chambers. Begum Karaulu. Isabella Miorga, Jian Yoon, Yue Shi.
Russian and East European Studies, represented by Maria Ali.
Nicholas Emery, Natasha Kadlek, Leah Vizjevich, Nicole Penado, Hunter Brekovic.
Criminology, represented by Aaron Chalfin.
Allison Thompson, Samuel Jones, Mary Margaret Hancock, Nina Bump, Jasmine Smith, Darlene Justinville, Daniel Romero, Erin Tinney, Samantha Snyder.
Theater Arts, represented by Rosemary Maleg.
Olivia Matlin, Megan Chapman, Yingyi Wang, Xingyi Wang, Doris Hamilton, Ethan Friedson, Helena von Nagy, Ryan Berlin, Noel McManus, Kayla Allison,
East Asian Languages and Civilizations, represented by David Spafford.
Irene Du, Shelley Shim, Eric Beck, Joshua Brumble, Ian Hutton,
Is that it? Okay. Biophysics, represented by Philip Nelson.
Kevin Chen, Taha El Magri, Michael Duong, Francisco Gomez Alvarado,
Visual Studies, represented by Gary Hatfield.
Elizabeth Horner, Sarah Holland, Ali Harwood, J. Lee Huttonson, Ida Haggerty, Oliver Young, Alexa Ignasuk, Lucy Nebecker, Natalie Gilmore, Maria Bianca Isabel Rochelis Jimenez, Helen Dugan, Bree Torres Friedenberg,
Science, Technology, and Society, represented by Etienne Benson.
James Prell, Yigal Mentor, McCurdy Michael Bade, Jack Becker, Taylor Hamilton, Kendall Covington, Candace Taylor, Michelle Pevich, Jonathan Sadigi. Jack Roberts, Catherine Segler. Caleb Chudish. Andrew Starker.
Fine Arts, represented by Matthew Neff.
Thanks. Stephanie Garcia. Sydney Swanson. Claudia Lee. Isabel Kim. Amy Chen. Audrey Hugh. Emily Urban. Leah Kitcher. Kate John. Alina Wang. Riley Nelson. Chibuzi Agua. Tiffany Wang. Gina Alm. Sitang Shen. Yao Jun Tai.
History of Art, represented by Gwendolyn Du Bois Shaw.
Corey Loftus. Lacey Wright. Da Lin. Cordella McKitty. Natalie Burke. Morel Regenstreif. Andrew Park. Alyssa Tone. Zhang Yuan. Leanne Meckes. Marissa Samuels. Lindsay Covington. George Gustaponov.
Sociology, represented by Hyunjun Park.
Sean Simons. Jasmine Rydon. Brenna Edmonds. Benjamin Pollock. Tyla Snyder. Jordan Katz. Jenna Priory. Jocelyn Calderon. Tiffany Yao. Caleb Wood. Riley Humfledge. Natalie Stefan. Frewet Alfron. Estefania Collin. Natalie Montgomery. Mazai Betha. Ephraim Lee.
Classical Studies and Ancient History, represented by James Carr.
Braden Cordovari. Samuel Wirt. Amy Chan. Claudia Kastner. Rachel Wood. Claudia Epley. Medley Negria. David Kennard. Brian Mendoza.
Anthropology, represented by Catherine Moore.
Sheridan Schweitzer Small. Marissa Reeves. Elizabeth Pang. Ivana Kott. Marcella Marquez. Alexis Bazin. Arnab Shah, Nubia Ortega, Duina Thermina, Ariana Chow, Aaron Hines, Alyssa Torzo,
Romance languages and French and Francophone studies, Hispanic studies, and Italian studies, represented by Lily Rose Veneziano Brocchia.
Emma Hartley. Caroline Hong. Delia Hughes. Amanda Nart. Caroline Sands. Natasha Wood. Naomi Gordon. Alexis Block. Sophia Griffith Gorgati. Kayla Harvey. Madeline Stokes.
Mathematical economics, represented by Juan Pablo Atal.
Camelia Stavreva. Donato Onorato. Gabrielle Rappaport. Alexandra Zwiener. John Tucker. David Lagani. Jocelyn Salazar. Matthew Strahan. Soumya Ketan. Brandon Johnson. Xiaoyi Wang. Tianyi Liu. Ryan Austin. Anshuman Reddy. Mark Perfect. Varun Rajagopal. Samarth Hazari. Abdallah Youssef. Mahmoud Abu Ghazala. Alan Gia. Michelle Shu. Zi Yang Lin.
Life Sciences and Management, represented by Philip Ray.
Emily Zen. Tina Huang. Sulina Chen. Angela Ni. Arjun Nair. Atorsh Bhatt. Satvik Ramanan. Roshan Ravishankar. Gregory Papalionio. Hiba Arshad. Shelby Wilkinson. Mihir Trivedi. Akhil Chakravarti. Thomas Buckingham. Daniel Lundgren. Bella Parekh. Matthew Stadler. Lauren Perry. Daphne Papapolizou. Abhishek Rao. Gina Liu. Jacqueline Chu. Sharanya Vadakatu.
Urban Studies, represented by Mark Stern.
Claire Kunaton. Sarah Starman. Kevin Galvez. Kyle Kobilka. Emma Singer. Jody Marcus. Reese Sisto. David Siklos. Martin Grimms. Ryan Schroth. Kyra Williams. Noah Holland. Shana Roth. Jana Korn. Andre Na. Victoria Meyer. Tyler Bloom. Sabrina Higan. Thompson Koroslov. Judy Morales. Callan Silampa. Alexander Hissam. Raheem Veal. Ian Parnell.
Cinema and Media Studies, represented by Kathleen Van Cleve.
Barry Oshiba. Otavio Hartman. Vanita Flanagan. Adam Ginsberg. Emily Hasten. Sarah Sachs. Samantha York. Cameron Potter. Arlo Gordon. Daphne Passau. Roberta Reek. Ari Lewis. Amanda Prager. Jonathan Ho. Wei Wing Lau. Michael Pendergrast. Michelle Alexa Abegan.
Earth Science and Environmental Studies, represented by Alain Plant.
Sophie Bodek. Sarah Habner. Alex Pochel. Enrique Montoya. Geneva Gondak. Sabrina Elkus. Michael Dunham. Haley Doherty. Margarita Wegner. Emily Smith. Zambar Garzo. Sarah Fox. Ania Gilroy. Jisoo Kim. Sarah Atkin. Aria Kovovich. Rachel Hong. Cynthia Wang. Elizabeth McNem. Jedediah Dale. Maria Sanchez. Bevan Pearson. John Holmes. Rebecca Composto. Madison Bell Ross. Michelle Pereira. Lucas Bolno.
Mathematics, represented by Robert Strain.
Louis Essner. Edie Wu. Sean Ong. Brana Kapoor. Abid Kasam. Sunghu Park. Gianna Markopoulos. Joseph Velicute. Ross Jacob. William Chen. Benjamin Kalsner. Gabrielle Solomon. Andrew Freyesh. Naomi Pohl. Emily Flick. David Bloom. Christopher Husson. Eli Silkov. Keenan Friend. Sean Collins. Shreya Jaggi. Celeste Adler. Sungin Chang. Sarah Murray. Angela Patini. Rohan Savar Gaunakar. Jane Lee. Eden Gold.
Physics, represented by Justin Curry.
John Soji. Anna Cohen. Julian Deng. Ziping Yang. Margot McDonald. Amanda Farah. Esther Park. Stephen Pip Arno. Ariana Martino. Michael Plum. Jonah Peter. William Saunders. Aaron Matthews. Wyatt David. Zhao Zhao Shah. Gideon Haber. Max Smiley. Jonathan Zuberman. Daniel Hai-Ong Sik Kim. Dimitri Gomita. Lao Li Luna. Nikodem Gersek. Vamel Uvrad. Maxwell Lerner. Joshua Lopez. Paul Chichora. Vincent Morano. Nicholas Hagman. David DeWick.
Biochemistry, represented by Jeffrey Saven.
Anne Wansford. Ethan Fine. Henry Joe. Samantha Cedor. Julian Rossler. Olivia Zhu. Olivia Refi. Olivia Chow. Hope Marinens. Saurabh Sudish. Brett Bell. Michael Finnan. Priscilla Kim. Brennan Lee. Vivian Kitanda. Richard Potter. Jack Norlands. Michael An. Sameep Sheth. Yuchin Lee. Alexander Tom. Barth Shah. Sanjay Chandra Sekhar. Mihir Dekni. Lucy Chu. Alexander Hoffenagel. Ramel Nochi. Curtis Cow. Anna Lujan. Katrina Pansai. Georgia Hong.
International Studies, represented by Rudra Sil.
Alexander Benix. Amithis Kompani. Sammy Petros. Ahmed Kamil. Andrew Gagos. Dylan Rydell. Yana Kapun. Subham Pador. Jason Wright. Billy Kasigam. Anand Jafar.
There he is.
Setu Nanji. Marcus Katz. Richa Mehta. Ritika Phillip. Geeta Chirib. Justin Kaguto. Yu Young Lee. Matthew Hernandez. Armin Chandra. Ariana Briesler. Daniel Cruz Russo. Anna Rennick. Julian Lepoops. Edie Neyman. Sebastian Engelhart. Kaylee Finn Henry. Dylan Edelman. Fernando Fernandez. Miguel Zalavar Gufredi. Luisa Colas. Issei Fudusu.
International Relations, represented by Walter McDougall.
Rachel Brock. Marco Delaney Noardu. Kira Hernandez. Irina Bitbadik. Sarah Bear. Ngozi Ulajedi. Michaela Asamo. Sarah Hinstroff. Jesse Liu. Daniel Kutsin. Fei Mei Zhang. Matilda Bethnifla. Catherine Sadie. Louis Guzman. Jonathan Potter. Daniel Jacobs. Anna Hess. Christina Urcady. Gerard Van Arkel. Daniel Leon. Brian Rodriguez. Amelia Hinckley. Story Wangley. Nathaniel Rome. Vasikli Samara. Christopher DeRusso. Catherine Dora. Sydney Adams. Zachary Gross. Cornell Overfield. Jacob Wiesenek. Daniel Nathan. Alexander Kamen. Alexandra Huntsman. Daniel Loud. Aaron Lehijan. Marcin Delatry. Shayi Puello. Nicholas Palumbi. Allison McFarland. Aaron Gallagher. Anita Wang.
History, represented by Benjamin Nathans.
Helen Borhanu. Kira Schulman. Mitchell Chan. Catherine Ramos. Lucas Lowe. Charles Sonnenklar. Alexandros Dejanidis. Samantha Myrzerdinin. Caitlin Doolittle. Jackson Burke. Jason Zhang. Andrew Joshowitz. Viva Cannon. Aliza Onuna. Isabel Gendler. Sarah Thompson. Isaac Shapiro. Samuel Tolbert. Daniel Lowe. Kristen Ierardi. Zoe Stern. David Reynes. Joseph LaSure. Alexander Boulay. William Sobel. David Walcher. Michael Kim. Matthew McDonald. Joshua Sloan. Connor Keating. James McBride. Kevin McGreary. Christopher Santangelo. Graham Smith. Marcus Cole. Christopher Sean. Melanie Bow. Claire Stickler. Dory Morris. Julia Sokoloff. Donna Sudavnik. Alexandra Weisfish. Elias Garasulis.
Cognitive science, represented by Charles Yang.
Mira Buja. Christina Leon. Ria Kakar. Vikram Kamlani. Celine Ifra. Helena Chen. Mariana Olave. Logan Castrucci. Sana Unis, Jacqueline Askins, Faustine Sun, Alexa Hoover, Jason Roberts, Nicholas Frisha, Samantha Linares, Zev Katz, Angela Song, Stephanie Wolf, Caitlin Rubin, Alice Ferragamo, Kristen G, Luke Mainwaring, Jessica Hagani, Maria Cano, Tamara Lerner-Lieberman, Jose Chayette, Joseph Piaker, Samantha Tepper, Margot Buck, Margaret Ellison, Brianna Porter, Nora Labrie, Alexa Mund, Bianca Donadio, Janelle Burke, Iverson Corson, Ethan Turner, Aparna Marmanujam, Isabel Guara, Heather Nafert, Cindy No, Yash Shah, Nathan Gua, Noah Wiener, David Ogchoko, Karen Zhao, Haley Molnar, Alexandra Rubin, Gina Basha, Grace Arnold, Dagma Tamara, Palin Hung, Jamie Lee, Claire Huang,
Health and Societies, represented by David Barnes.
Joshua Jordan, Alisa Feldman, Isabel Griffith, Reeve Cardwallader, Madeline Leonard, Sochil Lunamarti, Megana Reddy, Benjamin Young, Tyler Kotarski, Naya Thiskose, Lauren Chin, Hannah Kim, Sarah Newkrug, Mary Catherine Minig, Kira Levy, Robla Farah, Megan Fink, Jillian Kennedy, Delaney Taylor, Brady Schneider, Caroline Hoffman, Elizabeth Flick, Andrew McKinsey, Matthew Fomin, Alyssa First, Zachary Landau. Alexander Ross. Benjamin Kahn. Leticia Salazar. David Ty. Celicia Lomax. Jocelyn Afterdapa. Angela Gichinga. Corey Robinson. Mindy Zhang. Jessica Yi. Esther Zhou. Sarina Gupta. Zoe Barbati. Lauren Mirsky. Lila Gutstein. Emily Garvey. Lydia Emerson. Elana Waldstein. Jonathan Kolansky. Christian Monteroso. Helen Feitau. Arabella Yauri. Swati Raman. Sujata Chengolkar. Jessica Zeng. Kate Son. Alexander Lee. Michaela Reynolds. Margaret Hanna. Natasha Galperin. Dalton Nooks. Zoe Weisberg. Sarah Rowley. Maramawit Abera. Patricia Camuela. Wandia Meredi. Marcus Jones. Chibuzar Ugo. Krishna Madi. Rogelio Coro. Tiffany Sim. Alyssa Zayat King. Gayatri Nangia. Mona Gizo. Danielle Guy. Catherine Stratton. Colleen McGrath. Brandon Huffman.
Psychology, represented by Daniel Swingley.
Kayla Newtor. Corbin Carnegie. Anna Ross.
You can switch whenever you like.
Myra Monrell. Halbert Bai. Emily Marsuki. Michael Monroe. Elena Secovini. Victoria Peng. Freywin Obasal. Andrew Valedez. Natalie Jimenez. Destiny Bingham. Santu Bukrari. Efuru Dawudu. Kirsten Taylor. Kevin Noreen. Connie Wong. Jacqueline Borsi. Armin Bagdusarvu. Megana Nalajera. Zishan Hook. Jonathan Werney, Christopher Hansen, Erica Suarez, Catherine Davis, Ardithi Koka, Noah Clayman, Benjamin Gendelman, Emma Finkel, Dennis Dang, Santiago Restrepo, Joseph Dembick, Liam McGrother, Aaron Kim, Cheyenne Davis, Brittany Kaplan, Ela Kumar, John Vela, Elena Mostato, Emily Gersberg, Morel Miller, Courtney Lipson, Madeline Lusing, Sabrina Zetrain, Sydney Morris, Miranda McTon, Serena Bain, Haley Weiss, happy birthday. Fan Bin Zhao, Joan He, Michaela Irwin, Rachel Marks, Nadia Ubro, Iona Gilavaleva, Orla Arbit,
Representing Communications, Guobin Yang.
Lacey Chum, Charlotte Larcy, Ashley Marcus, Farella Mendina, Alexander Mintz, Michaela Tenbaum, Meredith Bryant, Helen Nee, Anthony Anchilowitz, Michelle Wokidi, Tucker Reynolds, Evangeline Giannopoulos, Camilla Yunusuvu, Madeline Overmoyer, Sean Hewitt, Zachary O'Leary, Molly Ortsky, Lucy Wang, Blake Brasher, Ania Sethi, Anya Newhouse, Jacqueline D. Alvea, Reina Puno, Kristen Moss, Kylie Kirsten, Giselle Gomez, Morgan McKeever, Rebecca Lopez, Miru Asuga, Chelsea Alexander Taylor, Jacqueline Clara Umberg, Kayla Ayers, Gomi Cowney, Giovanna Alves, Gabriela Gotia, Patricia Jai, Hogan Zhao, Olivia McDowell, Matthew Kerps, Ryan Alexander, Rachel Lang, Lindsay Lowy, Esther Wu, Wing Emily Cheng, Rihanna Kamat, Anna Goenna, Alexa Rainfield, Casey Sivert, Georgia Bryant, Amanda Engel, Ariel Urvater, Ella Rubin, Pamela Kosovici, Lauren Levin, Elizabeth Height, Teresa Shu, Maureen Leitner, Pedro Loreyo, Rebecca Maney, Injin Kim, Mi Young Jin Shin, Angela Ip, Adam Mansell, Haley Macon, Jacob Garden Shorts, Carissa Hand, Danielle Moore, Nolan Wen, Ahmed Jones, Kyle Jones,
Representing English, Zachary Lesser.
Maya Livin, Faith Padej, Julia Levin, Teresa Christensen, Claire Daly, Raina Sima, Carolyn Simon, Ellie Schroeder, Tommy Rothman, Caitlin Moore, Amanda Silbering, Zoe Stroller, Regina Salmons, Sarah Albert, Emma Hetrick, Samantha Fox, Amanda Reed, Maya Arthur, Savannah Lambert, Amy Sidham, Christian Malsani, Stella Lemper Tabaski, Hannah Chesler, Orly Greenberg, Stephanie Barron, Danny Blum, Claire Schmidt, Clara Stephen, Nicole Farzini, Julian Kudraini, Michaela Raytanu, Jonathan Goodson, Anna Hardcastle, Leonard Eason, Kayla Kadvar, Jeffrey Kerva, Joyce Varma, Nicholas Escobar, Katrina Petrosky, Brianna Himscoot, Sang Chung, Anissa Lee, Sylvia Gahn, Kelsey Deeser, Sina Paul, Matthew Glansberg, Daniel Sample. Brianne Alfazan. Winter Shernack. Chloe Shanick. Benjamin Fancy. Eleanor Sutton. Casey Lynch. Ariel Dabner. Aaliyah Chowdhury. Annabelle Lewis. Van Jessica Gladney. Morgan Wu. Daniel Spinelli. Teresa Speranza. Blake London. Rochelle Burke. Michael Miller. Kai Machovich. Cameron Ditcher. Maya Casuto. Julia Wang. Samuel Kraus. Thomas Myers. Gloria Yoon. Joshua Gilon. Darby Mason. Nina Rowe. Michael Benz. Olivia Fitzpatrick. Alexa Barsky. Simon Bazilian. Armin Singh. Maxwell Bolono. Jack Kohler.
Representing the biological basis of behavior, Lori Flanagan Cato.
Jessica Burke. Kristen Miller. Teresa Zakaria. Joyce Tian. Waming Tang. Suhyun Stevencho. Miss Ghana Gedouan. Maham Imud. Kiara Batale. Jasmine Fun. Adrian Casey. Benjamin Cushing. Alexis Gutierrez. Carly O'Donnell. Michael Fortunato. Valeria Axianiak. Gregory Boyack. Peter Osazurike. Joshua Naaman. Mark Rosenberg. Caroline Granith. Madeline Rosato. Malia Mandla. Natalie Cook. Brian Yan. Austin Borja. Maria Pomponio. Nikita Kosaraju. Antoinette Radcliffe. Emily Maymond. Carol Sandoval. Sumin Cho. Kylene Cochran. Ian Whitall. Annie Liu. Faith Wilkins. Tyler Ling. Olivia Hess. Davin Murphy. Onyu Park, Emily Zhang, Ayodele Maja, Isabel Tercio, Natalie McFall, Olivia Fox, Stephanie Swigard, Ronnie Richardson, Eric Gang, Darsal Suk, Carla Kim, Phoebe Michael Pack, Ryan Fan, Kathy Zheng, Amisha Reddy, Akash Shingala, Tarun Malipethi, Rudajit Sinha, Hannah Jewell, Talia Kramer, Leah Sorcher, Caroline Boyle, Julia Reger, Jenna Harowitz, Simona Bank, Maya Rosenberg, Evan Honig, Margaret Heller, Caroline O'Rourke, Jasmine Pause, Isabella Kwan, Philip Huffman, Catherine Oxis, Nitai Kaspi, Karbi Chowdhury, Umberto Fernandez, Stephanie Alexiev, Vladislav Obeskov, Anna Carolina Bomkompani, Austin Du, Shelley Pandi, Trevor Glenn, Madeline Moore, Catherine Shou, Yoon Ji Moon, Alexander Zhang, Denise Arnold, Karen Pham, Ibu Kunolua Olubawale, Nir Lavi Romer, Melissa Mendez, Quillen Austria, Gilbert Rosal, Sky Johnson, Srilar Shokola, Mark Kaizi Lutu, Conrad Mascarenas, Rebecca Garcia, Jorge Gutierrez Valles, Kathy Zhang, Iris Kwok, Amber Chen, Andy Miao.
Representing political science, Rudy Sill.
Michael Torcello, Sarah Cornelius, Alexis Kambati, Isabella Alvarez, Justin Hopkins, Reed Jackson, Zachary Walters, Daniel Murphy, Jackson Ulrich, James Farrell, Darnell Foreman, Daniel Dwyer, Farah Altero Ahmed, Lauren Petty, Hannah Dyes, Raphael Carvetz, Jordan Baum, Patrick Zancoli, Sylvia Shervich, Carolyn Kane, Ashton Pollard, Yasmin Kabood, Madeline Jacobs, Austin Ellis, Matthew Nielsen, Aaron Kelly, John Shaw, Carolyn Graff, Gabrielle Harringen, Karina Miranda, Victoria Meeks, Sophie Raffel, Sydney Weber, Shelby Barlow, Ray Vaithya, Stephanie Tang, Madison Haro, Alex Kaplan, Harry Maggie, Mira Nagaranjan, Courtney Doherty, Jury Joyner, Samantha Cohen, Chichira Rachmanis, Hugo Lieber, Vanessa Chu, Abigail Zislis, Brooke Rezka, Jacob Cohen, Carter Kodria, Eugene Seckman, Michael Barthloff, Nicolo Marzaro, Cassie Sun, Mark Espinozo, Zachary DeGregorio, Thomas Tyrell, Quinn Karam, Nicholas DeMarie, Jared McIntyre, Brendan Haskin, Hani Wereth, Rebecca Haywell, Adam Deliso, Scarlett Park, Hollis Yaka, Jamie Sia, Jake Reynes, John Villaney, Lawrence Perry, Dorian Merritt, Solomon Schubrin, Jonathan Serato, Noam Aiton, Andrew Ellis, Matthew Sanasak, Sean Ryan, Dhiran Patel, Sophie Debodi, Kiara French, Alexander Khan, Rachel Cullen, Haley Metcalf, Kaylin Filbert Richardson, Carter Goodwin, Sheeran Vetri, Kyle McKee, Hunter Pearl, Andre Sabet, Caitlin Lapp, Andrew Chang, Gabrielle Jackson, Jeffrey Unrango, Michael Samuelson, Stephanie Jones, Lucy Porter,
representing philosophy, politics, and economics, Samuel Freeman,
Tamir Stein, Mikaba Anga, Anna Metlick, Carolyn Wong, Zoe Sean, Wendy Joe, Sarah Goldenberg, Sola Park, Carrie Sellenberger, Madeline Dallin, Constance Miller, David Herrera, Jayo Young, Augustin Jimenez Moreno, Lucy Bartel, Serena Tiberey-Villa, Lena Coastal, Felipe Becker, Nicholas Carino, Zishan Malik, Elizabeth Gutierrez, Sarah Tang, Pierre N. Murek, Ramon Garcia Gomez, Ariel Schlechter, Virginia Burns, Lauren Whitlatch, Gerard Williams, Mustafa Diaz, Jacob Levinson, Drew Tabring, Michael McLowan, Nicholas New, Samuel Folsenby, Amelia Ventura, Hillary Barlow, Catherine Cromie, Winston Barnett, Maxwell Levy, Sadia Bethlo Osagi, Lucy Sargent, Marwin Muhammad, James Watson, George Cal, Nicolette Seglinson, Rachel Frazier, Ilana Nathans, Jeremy Berman, Benjamin Gargano, Matthew Solomon, Benjamin Lutis, Brandon Alloy, Brandon Sack, Hannah Saknovich, Chloe Buski Sifan, Savannah Reagan, Daria Butler, Morgan McNabb, Genevieve Hagedorn, Carolyn Sambuch, Claire Lisker, Hunter Heflin, Carmen Garcia Gallego, Ibrahim Adam Barre, Thomas Nowlin, Aaron Fox, Julian Sprung, Samantha Graso, James Goldfarb, Lisa Schluman, Jillian Stone, Rebecca Richardson, Brendan Brovick, Olivia Neistat, Benjamin Parker, Daniel Lilling, Stephen Huckabee, Colleen O'Malley, Sufyan Dabous, Ayana Krantira, Elliot Taylor, Jeffrey Nadell. Mackenzie Gray. Jeffrey Wiseman. Luke Naus. Quentin Hiles. Francis Mateis. Stephen Zhang. Michael Knock. Michael Kabangon. Alexandra Brisky. Luke DiCarrero. Jack Cody. Alice Shao. Daniel Maldonado. Joan Lacemeister. Julie Chu Cheng. Raima Jamal. Constantine Costidis. Larissa Converti. Jacob Pardo. Aaron Weinberg. Matthew Ansevich. Adam Chernew. Jae-Sung Lee. Brenton James. Christopher Augusto Fuchs. Yusuf Yacobi. Nikolai Westergaard. Samuel Wenkowitz. Joseph Swenson. Tara Uplik. Joelle Kagan. Patrick Steer. Richard Slade. Michael Sanchez. Brian Liu. Michael Joe. Erica Chu. Nicole Chow. Ricardo Martinez. Delana Aberdexty. Nicholas Skane. Samuel Tedori. Daniel Murphy. Samuel Rosenberg. Samuel Rubenstein. Ariana Salvatore. Saisana Allen.
Representing biology, Bechtel Polschroeder.
Maya Yoshida. Emily Lopez. Maine Williams. Julio Sosa. John George Armstrong. Sumiza Palmer. Jordan Genesee. Barrington Bennett. Richard Rengel. Nathaniel Goldblatt. Eleanor Rand. Alice Yu. Claire Fumiong. Kewei Yi. Jin Jiang. Kevin Sun. Grace Huang. Jesus Tamez. Shinher Shan. Christopher Yao. Lydia Ramarak. John Feast. Cecil Simpson. Victor Garcia. Karishma Sheth. Kian Madado. Dara Hoffman. Jessica Lipponen. Carlos Cus. Maria Rarevalo Gonzalez. Alexander Warren. Rachel Warren. Cosette Mota, Sarah Solas, Michael Katsovitz, Elizabeth Mata, Jonathan Lilly, Robert Lewis, Kuda Kweshe Maunganilze, Oscar Alberto, Monica Shen, Patricia Chan, Taylor Daniel, Molly Buckland, Nayab Khan, Olivia Katz, Nicolette Almer, Andrea Klein, Amanda Lim, Eleanor Johns, Merich Odabas Yiget, Madeline Andrews, Adita Ahuja, Nia Ibrahim, Davin Miller, Maximilian Wengen, Thomas Connolly, Abigail Hong, Taylor McCorkle, Barbara Biney, Lam Tran, Amy Song, Kevin Tong, Stefan Orlovsky, Sarah Dozil, Joanna Madej, Shivali Govani, Victoria Chen, Anaya Wanchu, Tuyang Win, Mawesewa Afriye, Yasmin Isa, Yonida Kupa, Daria Volgina, Haisong Kim, Chihiro Okada, Narayan Rustagi, Taylor Horgan, Yi Huang, Kelly Gao, Kendra Hong, Kimberly Newman, Erin Lai, Elizabeth Coulter, Rahel Tekesta, Jacob Stillman, Awuna Aruru Kueku Kuwansu, Patrick Akiampong, Christian Powers, Edward Jing, Matthew Fine, Meta Sharma, Benjamin Rosenbaum, Nikita Sood, Siddhi Ramesh, Rotanam Venkat, Sharika Bamzi, Brielle Geringer, Jeanette Freeman, Ritwik Bhatia, Manila Patel, Manali Patel, Allison DuPont, Joseph Kim, Andrew Wang, Alexa Haume, Allison Podznik, Mario Myers, Gujan Sitambolam.
Representing economics, Juan Pablo Atal.
Half and half.
Natalia Rue.
Gotta readjust.
It's okay. Jose Castro. Melanie Weinstein. Courtney Zazar. Corbin Ray. Alexandra Petresco. Kyle Eubner. Lucia Tobacco. Maylee Thompson. Clara Menstroff. Anna Amatuzzi. Aaron Lichman. Justin Lee. Mateo Cabeza. Brad Keller. Alexander Skolds. Aaron Schnall. Helen Chen. Catherine O'Donnell. Catherine Zhu. Carlo Comia. David Weiss. Anand Apiche Tedudam. Apostolos Anifantikas. Arsh Arora. Samta Mehta. Uriya Clement. Rishpa Tushnila. Amil Amer. Nokapet Lirti Ranvibul. Tansuli Gamadveda. Arjun Malik. Colin Kohid. Sina Han. Christopher Yee. Talia Sturman. Hannah Jaffe. Andrew Fixler. Fernando Rojo. Vinesh Arun. Lucy Rubin. Melissa Alves. Lauren Wolf. Philip Levins. Jared Faust. Alexander Kahn. Bradley Freeman. Tobias Milgan. Claire Pajot. Yasmin Paulino. Marie Stephan. Nadir Khalil. Roger Lee. Rajan Patel. Amay Pereira. Vivian Zhang. Avery Calhoun. Phillips Hopkinson. Jeffrey Altmaier. Ryan Palesco. Dylan Henderson. Machley Quinn. Jay Muden. Jack Renshaw Lewis. Mark Master Petro. Emily Zugin. Madison Hickey. Jordan Rosenthal. Catherine McGannon. William Lagafit. Benjamin Zhao. Melissa Anley. Nicole Lohr. Stephen Sun. Matthew Cartwright. Ryan Chen. Krishna Kumar. Jonathan Alvia. Mimi Sachs. Amber Cow. Michael Vu. Thomas Munson. Boo Young Min Park. Ross Wilson. Christopher Lucina. Ngozi Unmefulia. Gregory Hairston. Edmund Hudley. Katie Zhao. Yun Wang, John Smallwood, David Harris, Roman Cano, Leah Eisenhower, Alicia Chowdhury, Zaged Eduardo Mancarez Diaz, Giancarlo Bocero, Alicia Liu, Ayana Yurman, Sarah Martin, Sheng Yim Tang, Yi Chao, John Christopher Alversa, Kyle Sheets, Andrew Min, Richard Reyes, Peter Biek, Sebastian Savelos, Briella McGillo, Madeline Decker, Ann Wetzel, Jessica Ryan, Amy Stephenson, Colton Moskal, Emily Friedler, William Fisher Colbury, Nicholas Rittenhouse, Diana Zhao, Eric Kim, Grace Pack, William Lee, Shubi Siddiqui, Alexander Van Den Brink, Liam McGannon, Adam Shapiro, Craig Haretz, Joanna Matt Norevo, Ross Gordon, William Rosado, Eli Nobler, Dylan Richards, Max Ock,
Well, you guessed it. That's it. Our warmest, and I do mean warm, congratulations to all of the members of the college class of 2018. You have now joined the ranks of Penn alumni. May your lives exemplify with joy all you have learned within these halls. With that, we bring our ceremony to a conclusion. I invite you to join in singing The Red and the Blue, in which we will be led by Senior Claire Lisker.
Come all ye loyal classmates now in Halding campus through. Lift up your hearts and voices for